Good day everyone, this is Patrick from EasyFX Code Trading System, and it's Saturday the 27th of June 2020, and this is the weekly Ichimoku analysis for the Euro and the cable pound sterling for the first week of July. And let's start off with the Euro, and it attempted to do the same thing as last week, and but could not break through the high of the previous week and fell back. So it's almost identical to last week, except that the opening is different. It started from this level here, but the range was about this, pretty much the same, and shows that there's a lot of selling above the 113 level, and push it all the way back below the Kumo, just under the span B, and there's still bearish momentum as with the sellers, and they could drift lower and be pushed lower back down to the 38 fib and perhaps down to the bottom of the Kumo, where there's also confluence with the weekly 55 EMA and as well as the Tenkan Sen that's also coming up. So that's a possible target, but over the next couple of weeks. So it's unlikely that it's able to climb up higher, as there's still a lot of selling up ahead. All right, on the daily time frame, you can see that it's making lower highs now. So that's not a positive sign for the euro. And it's also possible that it could be moving down in a bearish channel. All right, so could attempt to climb up higher beginning of the week, and then there's the daily Tenkan at the 21 fib, possibly blocking that move and falling back down to the daily Kijun, and then perhaps the 38 fib retracement, where there's also the daily 55 EMA coming up. All right, so let's take a look at the cable, and also could not climb up higher above 125, and a lot of selling pressure, and the bearish momentum could push it down lower after almost a gravestone like doji, and could drift lower towards the 50% fib at 121 over the next week or so. Let's take a look at the daily time frame, and yes, it's getting close to the Kumo, so it needs to find some support, otherwise it could fall below, right back into the Kumo and towards the 50 fib retracement level, where this previous swing low was as well. So on a weekly time frame, yes, that's the same area. So yeah, if it doesn't find support at the 138, then it could fall all the way through to 50 fib retracement. All right, so for both, it doesn't look good for the next week or so, and especially at the start of the month for July, where there's also the non-farm payroll report coming up on Thursday this time because of the US holiday on Friday. So that's the only major news that's going to drive the majors for next week. No other major news from other nations, other key countries. Alright, so do check out my other videos on spot gold and dollar yen as well, and have a safe and good trading week, and cheers.